Hello guys, how you doing? Today we're going to talk about the fantasy football, the remaining fantasy analyzation for the rest of the games. We got insane games. Like, I've been trying to analyze this game. I actually struggled this week to get you the best analyzation as I possibly can. So let's head to it, guys. So first of all, I want to thank Marco Bielsa for saying the starting lineup in his in his press conference. Thank you so much, Marco Bielsa. Like I said, you should go check Twitter. Leeds United posted Marco Bielsa saying entire lineup. Rodrigo Moreno is gonna start this week. So is Patrick Bamford. Jack Harrison is gonna start. So these are the three star players I'm gonna talk about in the Leeds versus West Ham United game. I believe that Rodrigo could do something to shine, to prove himself this week. So I think Rodrigo could do something. And at the same time, Patrick Bamford, the guy who has the most shots in the entire season, he just keeps taking shots after shot after shot after shot. Come on, man, you're gonna get drunk. Besides these two, you got Harrison. Harrison is an amazing playmaker, a wonderful guy to give Bamford crosses because they play on Bamford only. Leeds United have this problem where they play on Bamford only. They rely on him only to score goals. So I believe that Harrison could do something, but I would stick to Bamford for my fantasy choice. And on the other side, you got West Ham. You got Declan Rice. He provided an assist last week. I personally had him last week, Declan Rice. You got, of course, Michael Antonio is still doubtful, but let's see what happens. You also got Sebastian Haller, if you wanted to take a risk, Sebastian Haller. But my personal favorite for West Ham is Fornals. Fornals is amazing midfielder. Just one of the best midfielders, knows how to play make, knows how to score, knows how to shoot, knows how to do everything in general. If you want to take a risk, maybe Bowen. If you don't have the money for Fornals, maybe Bowen. The thing is, I'm going for a 2-1 game for West Ham. Maybe a 1-1 could happen. It's a very tight game, very close game between West Ham and Leeds. So I think a 1-1 or a 2-1 for West Ham. I'm leaning more towards West Ham winning because I believe the 5-4-1 formation is so hard to break through, especially with the style that Leeds play on the wing and giving it to Bamford. It's going to be really hard for Leeds to break through the defense in that game. Next game, we got Wolves versus Aston Villa. Also another game that took so much time for me to analyze. However, I did come to a conclusion. So let's see what happens. For Wolves, you got Raúl Jiménez injured. Absolutely injured, man. Like, ugh. Yeah, well, soon. I don't know what's going on with his head. How's his concussion? I have no updates about Raúl Jiménez. However, I believe the lack of Raúl Jiménez in the Wolves team causes a drop in the Wolves' confidence, the team's confidence. So I believe that Aston Villa is going to come up with the win, and I believe the person that's going to have an impact is definitely Jack Grealish and of course Ollie Watkins. But if you want to take a gamble with Wolves, I'll go for Neto or maybe Adama Traore. But other than that, I would not go for a big gamble for Wolves. It's just that they really lost their confidence ever since Raúl Jiménez got injured. Fabio Silva has not been able to fill in his shoes. Although I would love to see Fabio Silva play proper football and start scoring goals and reaching his full potential. He's an amazing striker. He just needs a little bit of push, a little bit of confidence in the Premier League. It's not an easy league, but Fabio Silva has the skills and ability to be even better than Raúl Jiménez. So wish you luck, Fabio Silva, but I do not recommend you getting Fabio Silva this week. He just doesn't have the confidence yet. And I predict that the game is going to end a 2-1 win for Aston Villa. Aston Villa's attacking force is absolutely amazing. Grealish, Watkins, Trezeguet, McGinn, even the fullbacks are able to do a great impact for the attack. So I believe Aston Villa is going to come out with the win. The defense is very tight for Aston Villa. Douglas Luiz, Tyrone Mings, they have a very good chemistry between each other. They know how to communicate, they know how to defend, they play like a proper team. Do you hear that, Oli Salsiaker? They play like a proper team! It's all jokes. All he knows is I'm playing with them. Yeah, right? Newcastle versus West Brom. West Brom, that's a chance for you to come out with a tie. I mean, there's a small chance West Brom could come out with a tie, but I'm leaning towards Newcastle winning. Callum Wilson, Alex Maximin. I mean, these are the these are my choices. These are my go-to people. Alex Maximan, Callum Wilson. If you want to take a gamble, maybe I'd go for Darlow this week. Darlow is a great goalkeeper and he could come up with a clean sheet against a small team like West Brom in the season. However, from West Brom's side, I'm not choosing anyone. Even Mateus Pereira, their best player, has a red card, so I'm not going to choose anyone at all from West Brom. I'm not going to recommend anyone to take that risk or even waste a transfer on any of the West Brom players. Next game, my favorite team outside the top 6, Southampton. God, I love you guys. Danny Ings is back, finally. Danny Ings is back. God, I miss the guy so much. One of my favorite strikers ever. Like, wow. Danny Ings, welcome back. I'm choosing you for fantasy. Danny Ings, G. Adams, of course. Walcott, amazing form ever since he joined Southampton. I just love Walcott. And of course, the star, James Ward-Prowse. I love you, James Ward-Prowse. I love you. Wow. Just an amazing midfielder, James Ward-Prowse. And of course, I'll go for McCarthy just because Sheffield, I really doubt that Sheffield will score. I'm not going to choose anyone from Sheffield. I really doubt Sheffield will score, so you guys should go for McCarthy. But Ward-Prowse, Che Adams, Danny Ings, the squad is back, the family is back, the whole proper Southampton team is back. I love to see this. I'm very excited for this game. I'm predicting a 2-0, 3-0 win for Southampton against Sheffield United. Also, ones to watch for Southampton are the two center backs, Bednarek and Vestergaard. Amazing. Vestergaard, I've been watching Vestergaard 2-3 years ago. One of my favorite players ever. One of my favorite center backs ever. He's such an underrated center back. Vestergaard is amazing, and I recommend you guys to go for Vestergaard if you guys are interested. Yeah, but also Bednarek, amazing, but Vestergaard, one of the best center backs in the Premier League. Now, again, a London derby-ish. You got Crystal Palace against Tottenham, Mourinho's team. Look, there is a thing about Tottenham that I can't put my hands on. Tottenham is an amazing team. They've been performing very well. They're the top of the table. They're everything. They're everything that Spurs fans wanted, ever. So, I do believe Tottenham will come out with a win. However, I want to watch how will Tottenham play against small teams, because they usually struggle. They usually go with a 1-0 or 2-0. They're not able to score more. They're not able to provide more. So this game is going to explain a lot about Tottenham, whether if they're going to be able to score the 3-4-0 or 4-1 or like score many goals in general. That's going to explain a lot about Spurs. But if they can't, then I would still think that Chelsea will win the league and not Tottenham, because Tottenham just not enough attacking force. They don't have that enough attacking force to win the league. But for this game, I do believe Tottenham will win 2-0, 3-0. If they show proper attacking force, they could go for a 4 and a 5. It's going to be a Son Kane party. It's going to be a Reguilon maybe could have some assists this game. You never know. It's time for the Spurs player to shine and attack, because it's going to be a very interesting game, and I hope to see Son and Kane shine, and I hope to see Gareth Bale in the starting 11. Please, Gareth Bale, please God. So this week I'm adding something new in the video. I'm adding a triple captain suggestion, and I just reached the game where I suggested triple captain. Liverpool versus Fulham. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is my triple captain suggestion against Fulham. I believe that he'll be able to provide a couple of goals or a couple of assists. He's going to be a game changer, just because I do believe that Salah could bag a few goals against a small team like Fulham. If not a few goals, then a few assists. If not a few assists, then he's gonna do something. He's gonna be able to do something. So I'm going for Salah this week for my triple captain suggestion. See, my first triple captain suggestion. But I hope you guys get it right. But yeah. The reason why I'm not going for Sadio Mane, although Sadio Mane could definitely do something and score and assist and all that stuff, but the reason why I'm not going for Sadio Mane is because Sadio Mane just doesn't have that, that fire in him this season. I don't know what's wrong with Sadio Mane this season, but he doesn't have that fire in him. He doesn't have that Mane in him anymore this season. I don't know why we're waiting for Mane to come back, but for this game, I'm going for Mohamed Salah for triple captain suggestions. For Leicester City versus Brighton, I believe Leicester City is going to tie with Brighton, just because Leicester has been in poor form. Vardy is just not there. Maddison is not there. Leicester City, the whole team is just not there at all. So I do believe Brighton will come out with a tie. Maybe even a Brighton win could happen. It's a very possible outcome. In general, this game is a very open game. Tarek Lamptey is back. He could do his thing in the attack, and also defensively, he could lock down whoever's going to play on the left. Ayoze Perez, people said Ayoze Perez could have a huge impact in this game. However, I believe otherwise. Leicester City's poor form will be able to make Brighton shine in this game. Will let Brighton pick up a few points, maybe 1 or 3 points even. So I do believe a Brighton tie or a win could happen. And my suggestions would be Danny Welbeck. I know, it's weird, really weird, but Danny Welbeck and Niels Maupay, of course. On defense, I'll take Tarek Lamptey. And also another suggestion, if you want to take a risk, I'll take Solly March from Brighton. These players are absolutely amazing. And from Leicester City's side, if you want to gamble on someone, I would go for Jamie Vardy, James Maddison, on Brighton if you want to take a huge risk, but I don't like. I just the main people, the main players, Jamie Vardy and Maddison. Last but not least, we got Arsenal. I have a lot to say about Arsenal. A lot to say about Arsenal, but I don't know where to start. I'm gonna play the 4-4-2 probably. All right, I'm gonna give you my suggestions for Arsenal. I'm gonna go ahead and give you my suggestions, but whatever happens, right? So here's my suggestions. Arsenal plays the 3-4-3. Bukayo Saka on the left, on the right, Bellerin, right wing. No one else but Willian is available, so Willian. And on the left, I'll go for Martinelli, and striker, the number 9, Aubameyang plays. Please bring back Martinelli. Martinelli needs to be a striker. He's the perfect fit in the 3-4-3 formation. He's gonna solve so much for Arsenal. So please bring back Martinelli. I believe Martinelli could do something. However, let's get realistic. 4-4-2 for Arsenal. Lacazette, Aubameyang, Bukayo Saka, and on the right, Willian, Bellerin, and Tierney, right back, left back. Gabriel and David Luiz in the centre back positions. Goalkeeper Lino, midfielders Xhaka. Guys, I really hate talking about Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I really hate talking about Arsenal that way, man. Xhaka and Ceballos. God, I'm so sick of Arsenal. I'm so sick of Arsenal. If they do not win this game, they're not gonna win any game. That's the easiest game that they could ever get in the season. Burnley is such a stupid team. It's a stupid team. Like, you cannot not win Burnley. For God's sake, win Burnley. It's Burnley. If they don't win Burnley, I'm making a specialized video just talking about Arsenal. Like, I'm not gonna do analysis, fantasy football, or anything. I'm gonna do a video just talking about Arsenal if they don't win. A tie is not acceptable. If they don't win, I'm gonna make a video about Arsenal talking about these things, the stupidity they're doing. God. Fantasy stars. I don't know. Chris Wood for Burnley, and from Arsenal. I mean, I can't even say Aubameyang anymore, for God's sake. But I gotta say, Lacazette, Aubameyang, please wake up. Like, that's your only hope. Aubameyang, Bukayo Saka. I don't know, man. I'm so sick. Just don't get anyone from Arsenal. Save your money. Even if they do well this game, they're not gonna do you any good for the other games. So just save your money. Don't get anyone from Arsenal. Don't get anyone from Burnley. Save your money. Don't do anything at all related to Arsenal. So thank you guys for reaching to the end of the video. Sorry about the last part about Arsenal. I just I'm really mad at the Arsenal administration. I'm really mad at also Mikel Arteta. I did not expect that from him, but thank you guys for reaching to the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys got a good outcome out of the video, and good luck this week. Not an easy week, and see you soon, guys. Yeah, take care.